Do you have a Hohem iSteady X and a GoPro? Do you want to do this? But then it turns into a vibrator. Let's fix it today. What's up guys, this is your boy Sean. I've been using my GoPro and my Osmo Mobile 2 together for a long time now, and it works perfectly. And when I first got the Hohem iSteady X, I thought this would work perfectly too, but as you just saw, it started vibrating. So I pull out my GoPro Hero 4 thinking that this would be lighter. Same thing would happen. It would start jittering and then all of a sudden it will just become a vibrator. Even if I do balance it perfectly, like perfectly, when you turn it on, it still vibrates. Yup. So I did some research and I found out that the iSteady X has a motor capacity of around 280 grams and the GoPros are about 125 grams, give or take. So there's no way that this shouldn't work. After more digging, I found out that the cameras are too light. So what I did was I went out and I bought this GoPro mount for a phone gimbal and put it together, but it's not balanced. With the way that the iSteady X is designed, there is no way to adjust this, so you would have to put counterweight over here. Otherwise, the gimbal would just not work. So what I did was I used a bunch of bolts and duct tape and used these as weights over here, as you can see in this picture, and it still didn't work. As long as your rig is not perfectly balanced like a phone, it doesn't work, it vibrates. And my solution for it is to put some weight on the bottom part. I've tried putting weights on top, on bottom, and on the sides. I found out that the weight on the bottom does work the best. It doesn't have to be a lot of weight. Anything around 20 grams works perfectly. Let me show you a quick rubber band. What I use is a spare battery for a GoPro. So that's how I do. Now you can put your GoPro on here. It works perfectly. There's no vibration of any sorts. There's no noise, and it just works. And remember, you got to put the motor response for this gimbal in low inside the Hohem app, and that will eliminate all the jitter. It works in all the modes, and it also works in portrait mode. If you don't have a spare GoPro battery, you can also use anything else that's around this weight. You can use a GoPro mount. You just got to make sure the mount doesn't make contact with this motor right here, and you're good to go. No vibrations. You can also use a lighter. Voila. So as long as there's some weight on the bottom that stabilizes the gimbal, it works perfectly fine on a GoPro. So the reason why I made this video is because normally when I encounter a problem, I would look it up on YouTube, I look it up on Google, and there's no such information about this gimbal, this specific gimbal, and GoPro yet. So I really want to share this with everybody and save you some time. It took me like 2 hours to figure this out, but at the end of the day, it works. Here are some footages that I shot with the GoPro Hero 5 with stabilization off with my new Hohem iSteady X. And if you did find this video helpful, please drop a like for the amount of time I saved you, and I'll see you next time. Pro tip, put a wristband on the outer edge of your GoPro before you mount it on the iSteady X or any other gimbal. And this way it will be more stable and it won't scratch your GoPro housing. And also do make sure that the camera is pushed all the way back to the petting, otherwise it might vibrate. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.